I welcome you to yet another lesson of S.5 Pure Mathematics, and our topic of today is trigonometry. But maybe for those ones who have not watched the previous lessons, they may need to know me. This is my name. I teach physics and mathematics, and for today I am going to teach mathematics, senior 5, trigonometry. Last lesson, when we were introducing the topic of trigonometry, we were reminded of what we had studied in the previous levels, that is the sine, the cosine, and the tangent in a right angled triangle, and their reciprocals, which was one of the most important notes we needed in order to understand this chapter very well. This time, we are also going to have to look at another important note, especially how we measure the angles. And this note, important note number 2, is that all positive angles are measured anti-clockwise from the positive x-axis. I repeat, all positive angles are measured anti-clockwise from the positive x-axis. IA, given this angle, where this is our x-axis and this is y, this is the positive x-axis that we are referring to. So this angle is equivalent to when we measure from this point up to that point. If we call this angle theta, then our theta is equivalent to, from here to here is 90 degrees. Then, since also from here to here is 90 and this is 60, this means that this is 30 degrees. So therefore, we shall get 90 and add there that 30 degrees. And this is equaling to 120 degrees. That is, this positive angle has been measured in an anti-clockwise direction, and our starting point is the positive x-axis. However, we are at liberty to take the clockwise direction, and you can also have an angle which we must assign a negative sign, so that when we are handling the trigonometric ratios, we come out with the same values for both the angles. I.e., so this angle treated in that way, it will bring, this is 60 degrees, this is y, this is x. Beginning from the same point, we move like that, and this is our angle theta. So our angle theta equals, this is 180, then we add 60 degrees, but in the negative. And when you add 180 and 60, it gives you 240, but negative. So the angle negative 240 is equivalent to the angle 120. 120 degrees, and we shall be able to convince ourselves about that one in the subsequent exercise. We can have another example to illustrate that. Maybe another example. You can have another angle here. We have 30 degrees. This is y. This is x. So which angle is this? Before I can reach at that angle, please draw some line on your paper. At the beginning we said we should have a book. Please draw that line. Draw this. Draw that, please. Try to indicate what angle is that one, the positive angle. I'm very sure you are doing it. Okay, let's do mine. We go like this, and then like that. So this is our theta. So our theta equals, from here to here is already 180. Then we are adding a 30 degrees. And when we get the 180 and we add a 30, this gives us 210 degrees. However, we are at liberty, so somebody can choose follow this direction. So which angle is that? This is 90. Then, since this is 30 degrees, then it means this is 60 degrees. So therefore, our theta can as well be the negative of 90 plus 60. And therefore, what is our theta? Is the negative of 150 degrees. As I said, we are yet to convince ourselves about that one. We can have one more last example about that, of another angle, this time an angle on a line. This is x, this is y. And where is our angle? Our angle is here. This is our angle. This one. So which angle is that? When you take the positive angle, we move in this direction. That is our theta. So our theta is equivalent to, we can all see, this is an angle of 90 degrees. So is 90 degrees. However, somebody is at liberty to use this other direction. So how do you move? This is 90 plus 90, 180 plus 90, which is 270 degrees. But negative. An angle 90 degrees is equivalent to negative 270 degrees. An angle 210 is equivalent to that. And an angle of 120 is equivalent to an angle of 240 degrees. I would have asked those who have questions to raise their hands. You can raise your hand wherever you are, but the best way to raise the hand, we shall be able to show you that. But as of now, I want to say to what extent you have understood this concept of locating the angles and knowing which angle it is. And therefore, we are going to do a simple activity, and please I request, don't copy from a neighbor, but try to do it on your own. Then when you have a challenge, we shall be able to address it through one of our platforms. But as of now, let's have this activity